I know you ask. And just after I got off the stream with Alexa Kid, Widzy, Ryan, Modiply, Mobius, and all the guys for our collaboration stream we did just a few hours ago, I took a brief break to get ready for this stream and had a slice of smoked Gouda, which was delicious. I Am Bread. Smonko, I Am Bread is a physics puzzle game where you play a slice of bread and you must travel across obstacles that can either contaminate you and get you dirty, which then you can't be eaten, so you're inedible, and you must make your way to becoming toast. You must find a way to a toaster, a exhaust, a heater, ironing board, any kind of thing like that. You must become toast. It's very, very hard to play, but it's so much fun. Yeah, the Ashiaki whiskey. Down the line, man. Down the line, I'll get a P.O. box open. Some ramen. Dude, I would take ramen, Lucy. I would take ramen. 100%. Y'all gotta send me that fan art, Lucy. Don't think I haven't forgotten that you got an entire box of my fan art underneath your bed. I remember. I remember. Got a new game. It's called 80 Days. I actually don't know that game. Oh, wait a second. Wait, where do I get the key for this? I forgot. I have forgotten. Oh, dearie me. Where did I get the key for this? It's been too many days since I played this. Let me just Google it. Grand Archives. Dark Souls 3. Yeah, it's a little bit like Octodad. That's true. Taking a few to work, and then my break. I work, and then I left some of them in studio, which is great. Facing the Crystal Sage. Wait a second, didn't I get the key then? It's like right outside here, isn't it? I thought the key was like... Was the key like literally outside of here? Do I have to become a human and fight a... I am a human, or I am a... Ooh. Ah, not yet, Sans. Let's figure it out real quick. I could have swore it was on a person. And while I understand the last couple of streams of Dark Souls have been like 6.5, 7 hours, today's is most likely only going to be like 2 hours. Our standard short, like regular stream length. Just because I have a couple other things I need to do today, and I will be able to send you guys off to potentially somebody else that's playing games, and you can go watch. Yeah, Sans, give me a hint real quick. Just give me a brief reminder. I was on track the last time we played, and now I just can't remember. I thought it was right outside the entrance. Is it in here? Bum 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 bottom. Bum 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 bottom. Bottom. Yeah, because that's up to the peak. Ah, just straightforward, Sans. Straightforward. I'm too frazzled right now. And it would save me opening up a wiki, honestly. Is it in here? This seems like it's almost too far in, though. Do-do-do-do-do-do-do-bada. Shit. See, I'm just gonna fight this guy because I hate him. No. Thank you, Belina. That was a mile. Ooh, he's not dead yet. That was a milestone I was not actually expecting this week. I was expecting it like a next week or the week after, possibly. Sans, I've beaten the Pontiff, dude. We've done the entire Boreal Valley. We've done the Boreal Valley. We've done all of Anor Londo. We did those first. The Grand Archives key should be like right outside of the Grand Archives, if I remember correctly. It should be on a body, but I don't remember where that body is. I thought I could have swore the body was like... I could have swore it was like right outside the door. I could have swore it was right outside the door when I played it through the first time. Is he like... I'm just gonna Google it, because why is my brain not working? Grand Archives. Oh, fuck, that's right. Shit. Son of a bitch, I know exactly what I have to do. We didn't go through the dungeon yet. Shit. That's right, you have to fight Lothric and Lorien last. We didn't go fight Yorm. Fuck, I don't want to go to the fucking... I don't want to go to the dungeon! The dungeon sucks so bad. Oh, it sucks so bad, man. Shit. Yeah. I forgot about Yorm. Like, Yorm's fine. Yorm's fine. Even the Profaned Capital is fine. I hate Irithyll Dungeon. Oh, I hate the dungeon so much. Alright, let's do this. Dungeon is arguably one of the worst places in any game ever. I'm not even going to fight any of you. Get out of my face. Get out of my face. I changed my mind. I'm fighting you. Get out of my face. Magnificent! How you doing, bud? I'm doing quite well, bud. I've had a good day. I've had a good day. Why? Why is this an area? Why is this an area in a video game? Wait, I'm going the wrong way now. Son of a bitch, I'm going to Orlando. What are you doing? Oh, this is a bad idea. Am I excited for Spelunky 2? Are you excited to have food the next time you're eating? Of course I'm excited for Spelunky 2. It's going to be the best game. It's going to be the best game ever made. Spelunky 1 is already the best game that's ever been made. Spelunky 2 can only look up. You listen to the radio right now and Let It Go is playing? Let It Go's not a bad song. Let it go, let it go. Can't hold me back anymore. Let it go, let it go. Don't remember the rest of this, You know what, Belina? And that is perfectly fine. I'm not even gonna lie. That is perfectly fine. You and Rusty both did, and Menu, and I'm actually kind of happy about it. Just because I'm waiting for the... I know you guys want to support the Game Wisp. I'm not even promoting it anymore at all because there's been a lot of confusion about it, and I've actually been trying to kind of weed it out a little bit. You have 1,000 attacks. You actually have like 1,000 attacks, and it's insane. Dude, your fucking stamina is crazy, dude. Wow. Can we get a full cover to Let It Go? You'll have to pay me for that. And I'll need a lyric sheet, because I unfortunately don't remember them. So playing with the controller is so much easier. Dude, magnificent. It is... I know we've talked about this in Vlad's chat before, but... Controller, Spelunky, so good. I can't imagine playing it with a keyboard and mouse. Well, strictly keyboard, but still. That seems like a silly thing. See, I never played Mirror's Edge, but I've heard that Catalyst was not the best. I have heard Catalyst wasn't the best. I heard a lot of people weren't a big fan. Hello, BMO. How you doing, BMO? I think he forgot upped health too much. He upped his stamina too much, forgot his health. True. Hey, I mean, for the build that I have right now, I don't need a bunch of stamina. I just need health. Just need health. In all honesty. These freaking Murakumo. Goddamn. Vlad with the 20 bits. Thank you very much. Welcome in, Vlad. How you doing, bud? Ooh. And Magnificent with the host. Thank you very much. Vlad, I don't know if we have anybody here with the permissions to do it, but Vlad, I mean, Vlad can do it himself, obviously, because he's a sub, but Vladimir, go follow the man. Hero76, welcome in as well. How you doing? Vlad, your name is orange. It's confusing me. Your name is always blue. Why is your name orange? Support the fucking deed, but why is your name orange? How's your day going, Hero 76? How's your day going? How's your day going? Because I felt like it needed a change. It's going to confuse me. You turned off your auto color. That's what you did. Red looks maroon. It's not. You're all seeing the same color. Gilly, that guy, thank you for the follow. Welcome in, bud. Welcome into the hive mind, man. Red is mobile, orange on people. PC. Orange on PC. I was gonna say orange. If you guys say that it's red and I'm colorblind, I'm gonna freak out. Oh, wow. All right. Time to go through the worst part of the game. Yeah, Smonkle's red here. That makes sense. Different on different platforms. The worst game. Agent A, welcome in, bud. Yeah, Smonko, that just means that you haven't set your name to be a specific color, which you can do in your option settings. You cannot touch me. Dude, you can't touch me. I know this game too well. I'm doing a right flat. It's been a good day. I'm not gonna lie. It's been a great day, actually. Did the stream with the boys actually? For those that weren't there for that stream, let me just open up and be perfectly honest. I'm dead. Yeah. Let me open up and be perfectly honest. I played Fortnite Battle Royale today. For about an hour. Just before this, we were streaming with Alexa Kid, another streamer, Widzy, another streamer and YouTuber, Modify Ryan, and Mobius, the guys that you might be familiar with from the Ultimate Chicken Horse and PUBG series on YouTube. Yes, Pentai. And, it's real bad. It needs so much work. There's potential there. I agree with all the good things I've heard about it. I agree with it. Its polish is there. The frame rate is nearly perfect for me. Like, it's actually flawless for me, which is great. The art style's a little iffy for me. I don't like that there's no bullet drop yet. I really don't like that. I hate the idea that you can snipe somebody from 300 meters away with a pistol. That bothers me on a fundamental level, excuse me. But similar to PUBG, similar to Ultimate Chicken Horse, similar to anything, if you play it with friends, it's not going to be a bad time. There's bullet drop, but only on snipers. Not exactly, yeah, not exactly good, though. And pistols are too inaccurate to use beyond a certain distance. I would disagree with that. I would disagree with that. With proper functional, let me say that so I don't trigger BMO. With proper functional bullet drop, it could be a great game. It could be a great game. But honestly, if I can't get, that's not gonna open. If I can't gauge my shots properly, I'm not gonna have fun. That was very stupid of me. Could possibly die here. Hit him! Is this purple for everyone? That is purple for me, Smonko. Absolutely. You're totally purple, bud. I mean, I was clocking people from a good distance just today in my hour BMO, and I didn't get a sniper the entire time. In fact, I didn't get a sniper the entire time, the entire game. But I'm not going to sit here and debate Fortnite when I've only played that little amount of it. So, just first impressions. Just first impressions. Which is what you guys asked of me. First impressions. I don't like it. That's not to say much. And I'm sure many people here could agree with that. That's not to say much because I don't even really like PUBG that much. PUBG's incredibly fun. It's a very, very fun game to play, even solo or with friends. It's a very fun game. Is it a good game? Absolutely not. PUBG's not a good game. It's broken half the time. There's mechanics in it that are half working. That is horrible in a game of that stature and of that popularity. It's absolutely terrible that it's in that state. However, it's fun. It's incredibly fun. I won't deny that. Yeah, but BMO, and I'm gonna potentially upset a billion people today by saying what I'm about to say. The term beta is nonsense. It means nothing nowadays. It means actually nothing. Saying a game is in beta is as good as saying, we're making you pay for it, even though it's not ready. But you can still pay for a broken product. Because what beta used to be was a pre-release build of a game, unfinished, that was free. What people are using beta for nowadays is a gameplay demo, which you would pay for. I hate that. I hate the fact that people have to pay for a game that's not finished. I hate the fact that that game may never get done, regardless of what the developers promise. How many games released on Steam Greenlight or Steam Early Access have been finished and were successful? How many games on Steam Greenlight have been abandoned as a money grab and the devs dropped and left them? I could preach on this for days and days and days and days, but what it boils down to is when I see a beta or an early access, I immediately consider that game absolute horseshit. Regardless of if it's fun, completed well enough, or exciting to play with good mechanics. Doesn't matter. If it's in early access or if it's in beta, it is immediately disregarded by me. Because I do not care about a partially completed game that requires people to spend their hard-earned money on it. Release your game demos for free. Let people test them without spending any money on your potentially never finished game. And then when it's done, let the open public pay for it because it's finished and worthwhile. I'm not going to spend my money on a game that isn't worth playing. Frankly, I have better things to spend money on. If it's an early access beta and it's free, I completely agree with that. I have no problem with that. I still automatically give it like a 5 out of 10. Because an unfinished game can never be even considered good, because it's not finished. By giving an unfinished game an 8 out of 10, or a 7 out of 10, or a 10 out of 10, or a 9 out of 10, or anything like that, you are admitting that a game that is not even complete is worth purchasing for full price and never being updated. It's consumer fallacy. A lot of people don't realize that, but by purchasing a game that isn't finished, you are openly admitting with that purchase that the game could stop right there, stop production, never be updated again, and be worth it. Purchasing a game is basically casting your own personal vote on, or your stamp of approval saying, this game is worth a full price tag. This game could not receive another update ever again and be worth it. Not to preach, but it's a topic I've been fucking adamant about for the past many years. For a little light example, not something that I'm too open about, but for a light example, Starbound. Perfect example. Starbound opened up a paid beta once they reached a certain part of their Kickstarter. However, what a lot of people don't know is that Starbound had an unpaid playable beta prior to that myself, other YouTubers, other gameplay people had access to. We didn't have to pay for anything to play it, test it, develop their nightly builds and stuff like that. And that was the right way to do it. They opened it up to paid because, well, they needed more funding, which is fair. I appreciate that. I understand that. I can understand something without agreeing with it. It's a weird topic. It's a weird topic. I know it's a topic that people like to talk about. It's a controversial topic that, frankly, needs to be talked about, especially nowadays, because there's games out there that are full price that make you fucking gamble to get loot that potentially might be useful. Or potentially might not be useful. But I'm not going to sit here and talk about loot boxes and day one DLC bullshit. I'm not going to. It isn't worth my time. It's not worth my vocal strain. Frankly, it's not worth anything. Basically, respect your game. Respect your community. Release a game. Release it with a set price. Even if your community doesn't agree with the price, release it for a set price. And just go from there. If you want to update it more, update it. No one's going to stop a game developer from updating their game. It's their game. And if a community wants that game to continue succeeding, enter the gungeon, Isaac, the gameplay will continue to evolve. The game devs will continue to update it. They will continue to add things to it. They will add DLC. They will add expansion packs. They will add whatever they see fit to add to the game to make it worth that player's time. There are right ways to do it. There are wrong ways to do it. Wrong ways to do it are having DLC packets available for purchase before the game is even released. But let's cut that conversation off. I don't want to And I mean for real this time. I don't mean, like, well, stop talking about it, and then I'm going to keep talking about it for 5 more minutes. Let's just cut it off. How's everybody's day going? How's your Saturdays, your Sundays if you're ahead of me in time, your Saturdays, or Fridays if you're earlier than me in time, which would be very difficult for you to do at this point because it's already 4 p.m. You're going to go soon, Lord Pit Punch? All right, thank you very much. To be fair, you didn't pay for Fortnite, but you can, Vlad. But you can. So to be fair, quote unquote, doesn't even have space to be discussed there. You can pay for it. The option is there to pay for it. And the option for paying for it influences the game and the gameplay upon playing it. Which is inherently wrong. It's inherently wrong. And Belina, I'm looking up in the chat, excuse me, because I missed a bunch while I was fighting games. I'm actually going to scroll back a little bit, so excuse me while I catch up with chat a little bit. Advanced Dungeons & Dragons is coming out next month, I think. It was supposed to be out this month. But that's fine. Whenever it comes out, I'm happy for it. Gonna open up a drink. And actually, BMO, a fair point for me to make here. A fair point for me to make. Obviously, it's up to subjectivity. From a gameplay standpoint, PUBG is better. From a game standpoint, Fortnite is better in every regard. Because, and I've gone on record saying this before, PUBG is an awful game. It's actually a really bad game. It should not be as popular as it is. It should be getting updated and fixed more than it is. It is a terrible game that just so happens to be very fun to play. Think of it like Goat Simulator. Think of it like Octodad. Think of it like, hell, vanilla Minecraft. They're very bad games from a foundational standpoint that are fun to play. They're not good games, but they're fun to play, which carries the player base, which carries progression to make them better. So Minecraft gets updates. Minecraft got mod support, made the game better. PUBG right now has none of that. It's just a bad game that happens to be really fun to play and is incredibly popular on Twitch, which there inherits more people to play it, granting it more popularity because people want to watch a game that a lot of people are playing. It's a vicious circle of people wanting to watch and people wanting to play because people are watching, and people want to watch because people are playing it to see people watch. So it's a bullshit. It's a bullshit. Haven't played PUBG, but Fortnite seems to run so much better with less bugs. Yeah, Fortnite has definitely a substantial amount of less bugs than PUBG, just from reading that I know of. Having played 200 hours of PUBG, PUBG has shit tons of bugs, some game-ending bugs, that armor not working, you know, jumps not working properly, getting stuck in environment. It's terrible. But again, it's fun. And it's quick. Getting into a queue, we were waiting sometimes 30, 40 seconds on Fortnite to get into a game because it's not as popular. PUBG, 15 plus million people are playing it. You hit queue up, you're immediately in a game to play. That's part of the rotation that makes it fun, especially on Twitch. Welcome in, Lack. Sorry I missed you, bud. Welcome in, Lack. How you doing, man? I'm going to point out Warframe, but it still calls itself open beta, but it's free to play. Warframe is a different beast, though, because Warframe supports itself. And Warframe is an incredible game. I've never played it. I've actually considered playing it. Warframe is an incredible game. It's gorgeous. It works well. The bugs have been ironed out for the most part. It's got a vast community. It's got a very good update server, servers that get updated constantly. It's got content that players care about, such as cosmetics. There's a good pay flow there for the developers to inherit, or to implement is what I meant. Implement for people to buy, like, cosmetics and upgrades and stuff like that, with real money to support the free-to-play aspect. If a game is free-to-play, you are, as far as I'm concerned, you can put whatever the hell you want in there for people to buy. If somebody wants to buy a $5,000 Starship, that's fine. Whatever. I don't care, as long as the game's free. Don't make me pay for a game and then buy shit inside of the game. As soon as I pay for a game, if I see microtransactions, I'm pretty much done. Can't wait for a Kickstarter game that was back to come out. Lots of them have. Lots of them have. There are so many Kickstarter successes that I could mention. FTO was on Kickstarter. It's one of the greatest games I've ever played in my life. Don't Starve. I don't like the game. Incredibly successful Kickstarter. Gonna go soon. Lord Pig Punch. Well, if I don't see you later, man, we will see you when we next see you, man. I'm almost done with Odyssey. You're almost done with Odyssey, Lack. Jesus. Work was tired because of dance today, but I'm good. How are you, Penta? I'm doing quite well. Doing quite well. Getting your ass handed to you in CN. Oh, and Civ. Civ 5? You're playing Civ 5, not Civ 6, Agent Day? I put like 40 hours in Civ 6. I need to get back into it. I love Civ. And Civ 6 was so good. I was surprised with how good it was. What's the drink this time? It's a Budweiser. A Budweiser American brewed beer. Laura Kennel, thank you very much for the follow. I missed you a few minutes ago. Kind of in a bit of a rant. Welcome in. Welcome to the High Mind. Thank you very much. Take a seat. Hang out. Chat away. Lurk away. Feel free to say absolutely nothing in my chat ever, as long as you just want to hang out and watch. I have no problem with that. However, you do want to speak up in chat, we will welcome you warmly. Overwatch. Yeah, Overwatch is the same reason. It's the same thing. Don't own Civ 6 yet? Oh my god. It's so good. There were a lot of people that were, when it first came out, that were talking about how it was too different from Civ 5, but I think a lot of the improvements they made over Civ 5 were warranted. I genuinely loved Civ 6. You motherfucker. You motherfucker. Here! Here! Wait a second. There were not 5 of you in here. Calm your tits. There were not 5 of you. It's not a lot different. There was just some changes to, like, I think, to be fair, the biggest change that was made in Civ 6 was the religious victories. Religious victories are substantially easier to get now. They've been prioritized even, you could say. I might die here. I may very well die. The game itself isn't too far separated from Civ 5, but there are some major aspects to the politics of the game that are substantially different. Well, BMO, you gotta realize that Civ 5, Brave New World, has been in development for 5.5 years, I'd like to say. Of course it's better, seeing as Civ 6 is only a year old. I hate that argument. I love you, BMO. I hate that argument that, well, you know, this game is so much better. It's got a lot of mod support, and it's got all the, you know, good features a game needs to have. And then they're, like, arguing about a game that's been out for 6 years against a game that just came out. Not saying you're wrong. Brave New World is incredible. Brave New World arguably is still the best Civ that ever will be Civ. However, it is very old. Brave New World is, yeah, 5 years old, I think. You're saying Civ 6 won't be better when it's done? That's a matter of opinion. Might not be better to you. You are one man standing in an entire army of 4X fans and Civ fans. thousands and thousands of people, including me, heavily disagree with you. Heavily disagree with you. Civ 6 is profoundly better than Brave New World to me. Oh, get out of here, you drunk bitch. Thanks for the next welcome. I'm going to be silent viewer today, but I'll change someday. Today's not my day, so I just want to watch and listen. Laura, sit back. Take a seat. Lay back on the couch. Sit on the toilet. Take a shower. Whatever it has to do. Whatever you have to do. Just hang out. Have fun. There is nothing, and my chat here can completely agree with me and attest to this. There is actually nothing in this world that I like more than a lurker. I love lurkers. I absolutely love lurkers. They are my favorite people on Twitch. Because they are my people. Lurkers are my people. The people that just sit back, relax, watch the stream. Perhaps you're doing something else on your phone. Perhaps you're doing something else on your computer. Sit back, relax. Have a good time. The stream won't change just because you're not chatting. Absolutely. I love lurkers. I have streamed in the past for 200 people, and only 5 people in the chat were talking. Lurker-heavy streams are the best. Love to watch someone else die in Dark Souls. Well, you're gonna get that, probably. Dude, Space Toaster! How you doing, man? You're going for a culture victory. You're playing with your dad? Oh, don't play with your dad. I made the mistake of playing Civ 5 with my girlfriend at the time. Wasn't a good decision. It wasn't a good decision. Did you really have to rush me like that? Did you really? Jesus. Did you really? You couldn't have just let me go for 2 more turns? You couldn't have just let me go for 2 more turns? Yeah. Whatever. Of course I had to kill you. You were Gandhi. You're overpowered. No, it didn't end well. Actually, come to think of it, that one did end well. That one ended well. Monster seeking monster. You're France in this one, he's Russia. Good choices. Especially because if memory serves me correctly, France was very good in 5. Should we just go fight the Nameless King right now? Use the lurk to negate the feeling of being lonely. Well, Black Shadow, you'll never have to lurk here, bud. As long as you don't want to. We will always talk. We will always enjoy our conversations. Here in the Hive Mind, we like to have both intense sometimes, as we just had with the loot box discussion and stuff like that. Intelligent discussion. Just want to talk. Have a good conversation about gaming. The game we're playing, games you've been playing, like Civ right now. Like, I want to play Civ right now. Thanks to Agent A, I want to play Civ right now. I don't even have it installed. I completely uninstalled it. And I want to reinstall it now. How many hours do I got in Civ 6? Maybe Civ 6, maybe I'm overestimating. I might only have like 15. Civ 6. Civilization 6. Oh, it's under Sid Meier's. That's right. It's under S. Sid Meier's. It's not under C. Sid Meier's Civilization 6. 6 hours. Oh, that's because I was playing offline. That's right. I was playing offline for a lot of it. I did not have internet when I first bought it. Did not have internet when I first bought it. That's the Penta Science emote. That's for anytime we're doing something for science, pretty much. Science! I think cumulatively, even including offline hours, I think I probably have like 40 or 50 hours. Never played Civ game. Are they good? Space Toaster, they're very good strategy games. However, and I'm sure BMO could attest to this, watch somebody play it. Watch a Let's Play. In fact, as a matter of fact, just in case you're bored later on tonight, I have a good one for you. Let me go in here and let me look up Quill. Quill is a great 4X guy. Quill, 18, Civ 6. This is the guy you want to watch. Civ 6 Russia, Civ 6 Surprising Persia, Rome, tutorial for beginners. That's the one I want. There we go. If you want to know how to play, or if you want to learn a lot about playing Civ, because it's a very complicated franchise of games. This is for anybody that's interested in the conversation we're talking about that wants to play Civ. That is the first video in Quill 18's tutorials for Civ 6 series. Watch that if you're ever interested in playing Civilization before purchasing it, because if you purchase it and you're not interested in it, you're going to dump a lot more than 2 hours in that before you realize you don't like it. Trust me. Before I even got through, like, learning Civ 6, I had, like, 4 or 5 hours into it. Wasn't this Pentaheel? It was Pentaheel. But that's because I couldn't figure out what to write for science. But then I was just like, SCI would work pretty well. And so I changed it back. Does anybody want a free... Yeah, Magnificent. Generally don't do that in chat. And if you want to do it in chat, ask me first, please. However, I'm sure that's from the Humble Monthly Bundle. If you are a person who's interested in a Key to Emily Away 2... feel free to contact Magnificent via Whisper. Do not discuss it in chat, please. If you want to get that from him, access it in chat. In Whisper, excuse me, actually. Being perfectly honest, I think the Humble Bundle, or Humble Monthly Bundle this month was kind of bad. But that's only going off of what the last couple have been. The last couple have been incredible. I was not watching. My bad. Civ does take a long time to learn about it. That's why I would always recommend people watch. Quill knows his 4X games. Quill is the guy you want to watch. That's why I recommend him. Quill is the guy you want to watch. Quill 18 is the guy you want to watch. Don't watch somebody who's just in it for having fun and commentating over it being a goofy bastard. Quill will actually go over everything. He'll explain everything. He'll teach you how to be good at the game. He'll teach you how the mechanics work. Watch him if you're interested in playing the game. Watch somebody else playing it, like a Let's Play of it, if you want to watch somebody having fun while they're playing it. There's a big difference between trying to teach someone how to play a game and trying to be entertaining while playing a game. I have 2 games in my Steam library I really want to play, but my PC can't handle them. Which games, Black Shadow? Which games are those? Because trust me, I've been in your boots before. Before I got my beast of a computer that I have now, I was stuck on a laptop for about 3-4 years and could only play very minimal games. Your twin sister is addicted to Sims. Sims is legit good. Shame me, yell at me, call me a loser. I don't care. Sims is legitimately good. Screw it, let's just go. Let's adjust. Go. Don't you dare fall. And that's what you call being smart. I didn't roll on purpose so that I wouldn't fall off the edge, possibly. BMO, I have played XCOM. I've played a lot of the original XCOMs, and we actually did one stream of XCOM Enemy Within here on the channel several months ago, earlier this spring. But unfortunately, it wasn't very well received. There were like 2 or 3 people in chat that were like hardcore into it and wanted to see more of it. Everybody else was kind of like meh. So unfortunately, we didn't continue it. Which was hilarious, ironically, because chat voted for it, or Discord voted for it. And then only 2 people were actually interested in it, so. Fortress Craft evolved in Gang Beast. Well, my PC kind of handles Gang Beast, but the input lag is too long for me. I actually hate Gang Beast. I'm sorry, Black Shadow. I gotta come out and just say that. I think Gang Beast is a really bad game. And also, sorry to the devs, if you happen to ever hear me say that. Genuinely sorry. I do not like Gang Beast. The game just is not good to me. And that's coming from a guy who likes physics games. But it's just Play-Doh people wrestling each other, and I don't see the point, honestly. Might just be me, but that's one of those odd games for me that even with friends, like I always preach that any game can be fun if you're playing it with the right people. Gang Beast is one of those games that I just can't play. It's even one of those games that I don't think is fun with the right people. Look, if we can kill Yorm by the end of the stream, I'll be happy. See, Mount Your Friends, I think, could be fun. I haven't played it, so I can't speak on it too much. It could be fun, but it's another one of those games that I just, I think is a little too odd for me. And I know that's weird coming from me, because I'm the guy who's usually like, indie, 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 but there's a limit that I'll go even with indie games. I love games where you get to kill your friends. That's true. Nope, that's not what I meant to do. That's, yeah, shitty. God damn it. Nope, not what I meant to do. Not what I meant to do. God fucking damn it. Hello, Pokematsu. Welcome back in. My bad. Please, Jesus, just charge. Just charge. Thank you, Christ. You really thought I raged at getting over Magnificent? Maybe during the end of it, but oh my god. The first, like, 15 hours of the game, I was incredibly tame.
The fire fades and awaits its one last lord. Prince Lothric is in your hands.
What do I think of Stick Fight the game? Dafu, I think it's bad. I was actually offered to play that tomorrow with Alexa and everybody, but I think that game is bad. Agent Day, thank you for hanging out, bud. I might have missed you when you left, but if I didn't, thank you very much for hanging out. We will see you soon, man. I appreciate you stopping by. Do check out the Quill 18 video I put. I hope you do watch it. I really do, sincerely. If you're thinking about if you're literally thinking about playing Civ 6 or picking up Civ 6, that is a video you need to watch. I actually plan on playing Keep Talking, but nobody explodes at some point with people. I do plan on it. Why am I making it look so easy? I've played it before. To be fair, I've played it before, and I don't see too many issues with Yorm as a boss. Look, I'm a Minecraft. Getting over it's so good. It is actually just a very good game. I'm surprised that game is as good as it was.
Oh, how...
Xanthus Ashes, even though I'm not going to use